Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't
First game, let's get his bread. Let's get his bread. What's up? I'm waiting for this dude to join. Let's get his bread at week 3. Come on now. You know what's poppin', let's get his bread. Hopefully we can come out with a dub, you know? See this dude text me back. Man, this dude, I said 30 minutes. He's 1-1. Who has he played? Let's see. Let's go to what? Dolphins. Okay, so he played the Patriots, won 27-0. Lost against the Bills, huh? Okay. I haven't played anybody yet. I mean, obviously I'm 0-2. But I just joined the league, so you know, there's nothing I can do about that. I just joined the league, so streams up, my boy.
How about the boy?
He hasn't texted me back. I literally said 30 minutes, exactly like 30. What do you call it? Look at 30 minutes. You know, I said I'll be home in 30 minutes. Literally 30 minutes later.
Who's on YouTube?
Yeah. I'll send it Earl.
You see Tifu play Fortnite?
Really? Oh, it's 1080 on my stream? Jeez. That's
Is it the King Sun one?
Yeah. Copy. Wait, do I copy? What do I copy?
Just copy the stream. Or
This?
And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I do the blessings like I can't stop sneezing at you. I hate to break me and myself top 2. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup.
that's funny how you have teacher as your coach.
Right.
I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, but dash.
Wait, is that my live one right now?
Last, little boy, that's facts. I'm gonna pour that cash to my money.
Do you want anything from Chick-fil-A?
No thanks. Let's see if he texts back. Bro, literally, he said let me know. And I said I can play now.
I DM'd him and put it in the
Let's see. My team's looking pretty solid right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Post on your story.
Yeah, look at Gardner Minshew, look at it, Junior. I got Robinson, Adrian Peterson, DJ Shark, K. Cole, let's get that bread. I got Miles Jack, Josh Allen. I updated I got Cameron Wake, so that's a plus actually. My old left outside linebacker was a 70 overall. I popped a new defensive tackle. I got a new strong safety, but I mean I'm gonna switch between him and Eric Berry. So, oh, I forgot they have C.J. Henderson, rookie.
Put it in the earphones. That's pretty good quality.
Yeah, I know. This is good quality for him. I got 2 watching. What the hell? Yeah, dude, I literally texted him. I said 30 minutes. Watch him be like, hey, watch him be like, sorry, I can't play right now. They pissed. Come on, man. Need to do the rules. There's like a rule book. Chargers. Say, bro, you moving any of your Jags? I don't know what you're talking about. Moving any of the Jags, bro. So competitive 16 quarters, all Madden. Dance every 48 hours. Use Slack for communication. All playoff games will be streamed for away team. No quitting games. Okay. User versus user trading only positions changes allowed. Oh, okay, so you can like do like position changes. Oh, come on, man. What is dude doing? You might be taking a poop, no cap. Who's online right now? I think not probably. He's online. Oh God. Oh God. Seahawks. Okay. See, he's on right now. He's on. Let me see if I can just send him an invite. Yeah, it says he's online, so I mean, I guess he's probably playing like an online game or something. I mean, this is so. Hey, hopefully we do well. And this is my first franchise league and first PS5 league. I've been playing the PS4 version, I guess, which I feel like I like better. It's more faster movement. The movement on here is so slow. It's very like, I don't know how to put it. It's like basically slow, I'd say. Everything's so like the cuts and everything are just slow. So I sent him an invite at least, so at least he'll know. I mean, at least he'll know, I guess. Yeah, no, it mutes my stream when I do that. Yeah, so I'll just play with this. And hopefully it joins. I got a 69 overall team, or 79 overall team. That's pretty tough. I'm gonna try to get up to 90 by the end of the season. Keep pulling some free agents. I pulled a couple free agents. I pulled Adrian Peterson. I pulled a couple other dudes. We'll see how it goes though. You know? What's up? The dude's online, but he doesn't want. He's like not responding to me. Man,
hopefully you get into the game.
I said, let's play. I said, come on, let's play, man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully, I took a strong safety. I took a left outside linebacker. You know, I'm trying to pop some different guys out of free agency because obviously I'm not gonna get some trades. There's no trades that I can go for. So I'll try to pop some, unless people like because some people are gonna release some other guys. So I'm gonna try to pop off free agents out of the season. Next season I'll probably do better next season, honestly. You know, come on, man, join. Let's get it going. This man's like on, but the dude does not want to join. Come on now. Nah, but you know, I'm just gonna try to pop off free agency because you know, trades aren't looking promising now. I got 3 dudes with ability. None of my guys are over don't even think none of my guys are over 90 overall. So I got 3 dudes with abilities. Got Miles Jack, my kicker, and Josh Allen. And no one's really gonna trade for those unless they're like, I don't really know. Besides quarterback, I have no position that I really need something at. Yeah, come on. This dude's better. Shows it off. Bro. I literally texted this man and said, hey, wanna play? I said, this is my combo. When you wanna play? So I can play right now, bro. Send you an invite and just K, you can play right now. Oh, here he is. Let's go. Those are fire. Let's do this red. Oh. First franchise. I think he does all the stuff, so.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field.
So let's go.
This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They'll run here with Robinson. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Well, both of these two teams, the Jets and Dolphins, looking to improve their rushing attack in 2020. Last year, they were the bottom 2 teams in the league in terms of rushing yards. The Jets at 31, and the Dolphins dead last at number 32. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On 2nd and 1, Minshew. This is Shenault on the receiving end. They will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Laviska Shenault, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
That's the score. Jaguars 7, Dolphins 0. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
When I see Mike Gesicki make a catch, I'm reminded of his athletic ability, and go back to the time we were leading up to the draft and showing his career highlights, including high school volleyball, where it appeared he was almost jumping over the net. I expect him to continue to grow in 2020, start to make progress in 2019. 5 touchdown catches and 570 total yards.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. Oh, now Breida loses it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And his throw is incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
For Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's going to go for a big play downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pull it up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus.
Hopefully he just joins back. I guess we lost connection. I mean, my connection was fine. I have no problems with my connection. Probably might be his. I said I'm searching, but... Alright, he said he's searching. Alright, yeah, hopefully we can get back. Could be my Wi-Fi. I gotta get new Ethernet. The couch chewed mine. He said he might need a new Ethernet cable. His cat's broken. Oh, that's hilarious. He said his cat's chewed his internet cable. I mean, hey, I like how we started off. I was fine with how we were moving. So hopefully he can get back in the game with us. I think he'll be joining. I said the invite sent, so he should be joining anytime soon.
She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got home.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Miami Dolphins. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Minshew. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And connecting here with DJ Shark. The 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Shark, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jags have taken the early lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And exactly how fast was he going? According to Next Gen Stats, 21.7 miles per hour.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Well, let's see who this is on. Parker unable to get that one, and it's second down. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Going deep here for Parker. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun is Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Connection made with Shenault.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
2nd down and goal. Minshew forced out to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Dancing to his left. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Let's go. Come on.
D.D. Westbrook there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Two excellent drives for them to start this game, both ending with touchdown passes.
Yeah, they're off and running, even though they finished things off through the air. Gotta like what you're seeing from them so far. Being able to maneuver offense, take care of the football, and then ring that bell at the end with, as you said, 2 touchdown passes.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races. Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start.
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st down, Dolphins.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Dolphins, nothing.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And this is caught at the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Fitzpatrick and give to Breida. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Taken in the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw it, Minshew. This one caught by Davis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Now Minshew. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A nice gain of 21 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards, the pickup there.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Xavier Howard. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Fitzpatrick. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Dolphins' 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. To throw again on 2nd down, Fitzpatrick. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down. That's exactly what he did.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Fitzpatrick. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Fitzpatrick throwing complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
They'll throw again, Fitzpatrick. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
At the 36-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
This is Jakeem Grant. And he returns this to the 22.
Jakeem Grant on the return.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but it'll be second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Play of the half, Fitzpatrick. Going for the deep ball. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Breida to get the third quarter started. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And the Dolphins first down.
On first down, here's Breida. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
For the Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Steps away to his left. And this one's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he's got daylight. It's
all you got to do is look and learn.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Bring it! Jason Sanders.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Got an open man, Keelan Cole.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The throw taken in by Cole. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down. On the carry, Thompson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And he whips that one incomplete there. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Minshew sets to throw. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
3rd and short yardage. Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Here's Breida. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. First and 10, Fitzpatrick. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 25. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They go with Thompson again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Minshew. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead is up to 15 now. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. You have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Devon Hamilton in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fitzpatrick. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Fitzpatrick on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw here to his running back. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That'll be complete to Breida. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
The Dolphins first down.
Play action now. Fitzpatrick forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And the return will stop right around the 25. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Tyler Eifert, 75 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. This will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by former first-round pick D.J. Hayden. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Here comes Grant on the return. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. One last shot now for Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jaguars, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they will fall to a similar mark.
All right, yeah, that was a popping game for our first game. That was actually really good for our first game. I felt we did very good on that. I struggled on a couple pots, but I felt like I broke that open at the end. You know, there's a couple spots where I could have improved. I think I definitely need to improve on my running game. As you can see, I only had like 52 yards, but I had 400 something on the passing. That passing is open all day, and Gardner Minshew got the arm for it, so I'll keep doing that in the next couple weeks. But hey, for my first game in franchise, that was a beating. That was an absolute beating. Let's go. You know, I think overall that was a great game. You know, props to that dude. Dude stuck in it. You can't quit in the league or you're booted. But you know, all props to that dude. That was a good game. I'll probably tune in either tomorrow or the day after, and I'll be playing the Bengals next game. So far my schedule's pretty hard. Towards the end, I'll play the Bears. I might play the Bills, I don't know. I play a lot of hard teams this season that are top in the bracket so far. So yeah, I'll keep you tuned in on that.